welcome to part 2 of my yearly reading wrap-up. So last time we left off with House of Beating Wings. It was so good. Like, literally, again, I've never looked at a crow the same way again. And then I read House of Pounding Hearts, which is book 2. Okay, I stayed up until like 2:30 to finish this book. Okay? It had me in a chokehold. I rated it 4 stars. And then I had no desire after the ending to pick up the third book. So I don't really know what that says. It was really good until it wasn't, I guess. And then I tried to read Between Ink and Shadows. It was kind of written like by a 12-year-old. I'm sorry. I had to say it. But it just wasn't good. I only got like 10% in. Then I read The Pool Boy by Nikki Sloan, and I think Nikki Sloan, I'll read anything by her. Like, she is the queen of smut. One of the queens of smut, okay? I know we don't use queen lightly here on Book Talk. But I love her writing. It's pure smut, and it's so good. It's so good. I could only read a couple chapters at a time because I just wanted to savor it in the best way. Anyway, moving on. Then I tried to read Children of Blood and Bone. I was really hooked on this at the beginning. It really grabbed my attention. It was very different. And it was like a group of female warriors who were, fighting in secret because they were like part of a rebellion. And it just really lost my interest. I mean, like, for 20% there in the middle, they were just traveling. They were traveling and there was nothing really going on. It was just dialogue, just a lot, and it bored me. So I had a DNF. That was at like 46%. And then I read The Club. I listened to this on audio. It was a pretty generic thriller mystery. There wasn't too many, plot twists that caught me off guard. It was enjoyable. I think I rated it 3 stars. Then I picked up the Bonds That Tie series. Okay, starting with book 1, Broken Bonds. Okay, chokehold. Put me in that chokehold because that's what the series did to me. Okay, this series, literally, I couldn't put it down. It was such a vibe, such a trip, like such a fun time. Is it the most amazing thing that you've ever read? No. Is there really much to it? No. But did I have like a freaking good time reading it? Yeah, I did. 4.5. Then I went to Savage Bonds, book 2, 4.5. Then book 3, Blood Bonds, 4.5. I swear. Literally, I'm speechless because I breezed through them. I couldn't really tell you much about the plot because I inhaled it. I don't know how much I absorbed it mentally, but I inhaled them. They were so good. And, so I've only read the first 3 so far. I'm currently reading the 4th book. But then I read Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood. I have never read anything by Ali Hazelwood, but I own like 4 of her books. Anyway, I read this little novella because I thought I wasn't going to make my reading goal. But it was really good. It was 4 stars. I really liked this one. I think it should have been a full-length novel. And there's been a lot of hate for this one in particular because there's a man in this book that has pined for her for like years. They grew up together. It is the trope of best friend's brother. And he was in love with her forever. And he waited to tell her until, like, it was the right time when he felt like he was successful in his position. And when she was single and he was single, and he waited. And it was just, like, it warmed my heart. This was such a cute little Christmas novella. And then I jumped into the world of Elsie Silver, okay? I read Flawless, and it was flawless. It was 5 stars. I am done for. Now that I've started down the road of Elsie Silver, I'm done for. Yeah, that's going to be, like, my life for however long it takes me to inhale all of her books because I'm done for. Okay? They're very good. They're worth the hype. And I'm a small-town Midwestern girl, And I ate that up, okay? And then I read One Dark Window, okay? Also worth the hype. These last few reads of the year have just been like immaculate. And this book did not disappoint. It deserves all the hype. I know you've been seeing that out there. I know you've been seeing the reviews of One Dark Window. Yes, this is worth the hype. And it is. I'll be the one to say it again because it was amazing. It was unique. It was gripping. It was romantic. It was gothic. It was everything. It was so good. There was nothing to be desired after that book. And I will immediately be starting book 2, but One Dark Window is my last book of the year, and we made it. That's 53 books. 53. Yep. That's really good for me as a full-time student, and I work pretty much full-time. 53 books, that's insane. That's insane for, like, an all-A academic girly like me. But, yeah, I don't know how I did it. I really don't. But we made it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that your year was as good as mine, because I really did have a good reading month, and it doesn't matter how many that you read, just that you had fun doing it. And I did, and I hope you did too.